will when you've met the drought.
Honestly.
Well, I do.
Father, give me strength.
It means we're getting a real. Just need some.
I got it. And thanks.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like. Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my...
Darling.
Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like?
In a way. Almost painful, so. My body
Apples.
burned.
Loaves. Butter.
And the
Oh, honey. Yes, we should stock up.
person with you.
Honey is a
They can go-
luxury. Enjoyed it.
You are not wearing...
How else was I supposed to see the
to meet
optics?
my mother and father.
For the job.
Your mouth. Ravengard is a legend.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Gods, it must be exhausting to be so silly.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. They are drunk.
Better. I almost believed you that
You still respect the fist. This is the armory. Not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Fine. Keep your boots on. lot of use that hunk of junk was. Keeping me safe, were you? Useless. Hunk of junk stomping around.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're
Needs
still
them
here.
when you've got flaming
What are they waiting
fist.
for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be
Could have hired
patient.
24 more fists for the cost of that thing.
Are they going to arrest us?
I don't care how many they
What if they
make.
throw us in jail?
Machines won't ever replace the fist.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that Pete, they are. He wasn't even hurt.
The people used to respect the fist. Now they
That's
call
why
for the
nothing's
steel
gonna
watch.
happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting
Hunk
for?
of junk stomping around. Who
Fire,
needs them when you've
we
got
were
I
resting.
flaming
don't know, dear.
I spoke to a witness who said
All we can do is be patient.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that Pete, they are. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
Trying to climb up one, you madman!
Too loose, no door too unhinged.
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Armor to meet my mother and
depends on
father.
the person and their virility. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
Do you? None of them has sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Do you two have rocks for brains?
my favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind offer? Still holding out hope for another solution. I'll wait. You'll be back.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
For you.
The music stops. Breathe out. We will continue dancing.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And
You can stare as much as you like.
Insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders.
I put it on session.
I hate. Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Boy! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down. Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Pleasant folks, from what
Sing your whistle. This dancing, dinner confuses me for a member of staff.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. I got it.
Shortages, rationing, we can't leave anything to chance.
When you bet the drown.
Yes, darling, it's
If it'll
very...
make you feel better, then fine. 15 loaves it is.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
My good man.
Darn it.
Every substance has been tried and tested by you.
Names of generals and dukes. We're not even pawns, just dust.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
What are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. All this waiting around, I can't take it.
You want a bed for the night? Find an inn. Unless you'd prefer a nice long rest in the cells.
Bloody army coming.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza, yeah?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
We broke down the door because it sounded like
You've been saying that
somebody
for
was
ages, and we're still here.
in trouble.
What are they waiting for?
Inside.
The house was on fire.
I don't
we were
know,
rescuing.
dear.
I spoke to a
don't
witness
know.
who says you entered the house
All we can
before
do
the fire
is be
started.
patient.
Who said that? Oh, break their bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better.
Are they going to arrest us?
Believed you this time.
What if they throw us in jail? Actually, Gortash
Yes,
invented the
darling,
steel
it's
watch.
very leather-like.
It depends on the person and their virility. For you, honey is a luxury.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
Slow down. Such a cute. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly, the missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
All I want is a clean, warm room. Is that too much to ask for?
Hear me out. This also has...
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Feel the sun on our skin. For all this time.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Murdered? Oh, dearie me. And to think her remains were just a whisper away. Make sure Mamselle knows. Across the way at the caress. Yeah, God, she'll be right unsettled. I'm staying put, mind. If a killer wanted me dead, I'd already be crammed under the boards.
The master plans to expand his territory.
How's an adventurer
Flop
supposed
house.
to do a damn
It
job
has
around
plenty
here?
of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with
Curious. It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Librarian.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Worry. Everyone is your
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real.
He had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
May Ilmates guide your footfalls, stranger.
Please, in the name. Bastards.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Hi. Or want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
right papers.
About something else. Deliver my progress recipe. So do it.
Actually, the patients don't
What do you remember?
Let alone buy papers to enter the city. They were big, and they were angry.
Straight to the source.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
We loved Father Logan as you did. You would never hurt.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Oh, Don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. No routine here. We're the best in the city, delivering from Candlekeep to Waterdeep and beyond. At least, normally that's the case. We've had to limit our service. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. You bow low and graciously, but the pigeon has no appreciation for your courtesy. The pigeon avoids your outstretched hand. It glares at you.
Where am I needed?
Look Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Damned awful business. Fine fires, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
We need
We
Trim.
loved Father. We would never hurt him. Nothing.
Let's get going.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
You notice the Tressym guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Sharp as ever.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Come on, let's go.
A hero at heart.
Yeah. You notice the Tressym guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favourite. Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta! Another aviary, you say? Well, that does sound quite interesting. The brood here is getting a little thin. Perhaps while I'm seeking out this new feast hall, I'll pay a few visits around town. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
No one's stopped me yet.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. Swear it.
Whatever it takes.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had
What's the
nothing
story?
but scraps for days.
The pride of the gate.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would
Wish
never
something
hurt
more
him.
interesting
We
times.
had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
Fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there. Nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
In the name of the crying one, have mercy.
That great headline.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less will do. We let
Emotion cloud our judgment. Dimness. We need strategy and cool heads.
We have no good choice. Fortify the camp. Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Then we should end it on our terms. Not
Savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our
every
sakes.
last bloodsucker.
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. Now it's...
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind. Take the wood from the cart too.
Sorry, Ike, but you're no bird.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Your face is familiar, but it isn't Danis's face. His is the only face I want to see. And I'll never see it again.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drunk at Ma.
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Ox again. Defender of the people.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through.
right in their little pocket. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack, just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
I know, but you'll be in a big soon enough.
We'll make an exception.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been saying that for days.
Going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
I know, Victor, but you'll be in a big soon enough.
What do you get out of this? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some cash.
Sometimes we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.